hello everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Cherry Van Blossom Boutique. My name is Renan, your lovely fashion dolly. How you guys doing? How's it going? How's it up to? Oh, girl. It's been a week, and by a week it means there's been a lot of news happening. And by a lot of news, I mean news that only concern me, somebody who's recently become a fan of horses. And the thing about horses is, you know, when you get into Uma Musume and you see all the cute horse girls, you know, all the girls that you're supposed to help train and all, you don't really think about the idea that half of the cast there is dead already. Half of the cast has already passed away. Like, we're looking at ghosts, we're looking at living memories at the moment, right? And it just hit me yesterday for some reason, because, well, if you guys don't know, Haru Urara, our lovely girl, the bestest prize, has unfortunately passed away, like literally yesterday, which is news to say the least. Primarily because, and only because, really, it was kind of like an exciting time, but also sad, because if you play Genshin Impact, you know that version Luna 1 was yesterday. And, you know, it was kind of like a roller coaster of emotions. Like, you start up feeling really sad about the death of Haru Urara, and then you come right into, you know, feeling hype about Genshin. Which, by the way, if you guys don't mind, if you guys don't mind me talking about Genshin a little bit, and it's not like my most popular video, and to be honest, my only video so far, but my most popular video has anything to do with Genshin. But the thing is I've been a Genshin player since it started, right? I started from the beginning, and I don't know how to feel about Not Cry existing per se. Because here's the thing. The thing about Not Cry is that it reads so much like a retcon. Like, the rest, like, the thing is more so like the beginning part of it. Like, when you get into the region talking to Inefa and the whole introduction of things, it just reeks of retcon. It reeks of, we really needed to put some, like important plotline in this region. Therefore, we're gonna say that the traveler just landed there. Like, that was their initial spawn point, and I'm like, that doesn't quite fit right. It doesn't smell right with my brain. And of course, they did the whole like amnesia thing. The whole I just didn't remember. My memories are blurry. It just doesn't feel familiar. Like, really? Did we have to? Like, it was that necessary that you just didn't remember? Because here's the thing. The traveler at the beginning of the story, like when you are in Mondstadt, you remember everything. Like, there was only like a small period of time in which you, well, not a small period of time, but there was a period of time in which you were asleep per se, and then there was a period of time in which the goddess, the heavenly principle sealed you for a while. So in reality, all you could have really said without putting like the whole amnesia plotline is just introducing the fact that the land looked different at the time. You didn't really think about it, and also you didn't even know the name of it. You didn't know that the place was called Not Cry. Because Not Cry is only a city that appeared only 500 years ago, which is, you know, when the Cataclysm happened and everything. So you don't really know anyway. Like, you really don't know. You don't know it's supposed to be the name, so it's weird. It's weird. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I must say though, I think I really enjoy the way that that the storytelling has been told so far. At least it feels like there's a lot less loading, a lot less static speaking, and more like dynamic movement and dialogue. Like I noticed this almost immediately because there is like the transition cutscenes are a lot smoother. So I'm excited to say the least to continue the story, but I'm not really. I'm trying to keep an open mind per se, right? I'm trying to keep an open mind because if I try to think about it too hard, if I try to think about the fact that not cry is just kind of shoehorned in, I don't think I will have a fun time with it. So I'm trying to enjoy it for what it is, which is fair because I tend to have like a very, what's it called? I guess to say a very cynical way to engage with things whenever I already have an idea of how bad things have been or the bad impressions that I get, right? So I'm trying to change that about myself because I don't want to engage with cynicism. I want to engage with honesty and earnesty because that's the only way that you can really enjoy stories. Because if you like criticize all the time, it comes to a point where you don't really enjoy things. But also, if you don't criticize anything, then you just become complacent, which is worse, I think. So I'm just trying to land this very cute middle point in which I'll be able to enjoy things again without being too somber with it. But I hope you guys have been having a good day. I hope you guys have been having a good, well, week. If you have played Genshin, I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a Uma Musume fan, I'm so sorry for you, girl. Hope you're doing okay. Make sure to do a run for Haru Urara because she deserves it. She deserves it a lot. I will say though, because I've been like script writing a lot as of late and be working on my next video, which I don't know how good it's going to do. But I feel like as of late, I'm not as nervous to stream anymore as I used to be. Because here's the thing. It's not necessarily nervousness, it's more like being stressed. Like having my hair fall out. Because here's the deal. To me, streaming and being here is a bit of a performance, right? I'm trying to do my best to entertain you while telling you about my life and things that are going on. And, you know, try to do it like at least in a funny manner. Try to provide something that you guys would be interested to watch, right? So I tended to be really nervous about my performance here right now, what I would be doing during stream. But now I have a whole new way to catalyze the anxiety. I have a new point of influx in which I can put all my anxiety away and then cry about it at night, you know? Which is making videos per se. Making videos has taken such an off shoulder from streaming because now I feel like streaming is for relaxing. Streaming is the place in which I can literally yell cock at the top of my lungs and nothing, and there will be no repercussions. On the other hand, though, actual video making and like worrying about statistics and all, doing math. I didn't go to school for fucking math. I was a graphic designer, goddammit. I didn't learn math. There was no single math course except for, what's it called again? No, it wasn't trigonometry. That is way too advanced. Geometry was like the biggest thing that we saw for math, and it was hell. But you know, math has never been and will never be my forte. I'm not a numbers person. I am more of a artistic savant, if you will. I prefer more art than anything else, which explains a lot about who I am and what I'm doing right now. But because of that, though, because I put a lot of energy into like the whole situation with videos, streaming is just better. Streaming feels better. It feels more natural. It feels like I can just be myself a bit more. Not like I wasn't. Shocking. VTuber lies about themselves. I'm kidding. Not like I ever lied. Like I've always been real and 1000% with all of you. I've always been my personality. It's just, you know, dialed up to 11. It's just, I'm already a flaming homo. I just make it bigger and higher. Your streams and videos are both very good. Thank you, Gambius. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Thanks so much for coming. I hope you're doing well. And something also that has happened a lot, though, because I've been like recording a bit more and everything, I think that my capacity for words has expanded. I think my brain has upgraded. It's now become better because now I have the capability to think in bigger words, you know, to use bigger words. Now, how long that's gonna last, I don't know. I have ADHD. Skill regression is a very real fucking thing. Skill regression is a thing that will happen eventually. Because I don't know if you guys, if this ever happens to you, because they tend to say a lot of that skills are a lot like riding a bike. Like you are supposed to, once you learn a skill, it is very rare that you will forget it. But here's the thing though, they forgot about ADHD brains. Because remember, I am the person who goes to the kitchen to make an egg, puts the egg on the pan with fire and everything, and then forgets that the pan was even there, grabs another egg and grabs another pan. Like I am the type of person who will absolutely forget it. So my skills tend to have like a very, they look like a heart monitor, you know? It goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So for the most part, I think that my skills in language and ability of returning, I feel a bit more confident about my way of speaking. But then again, I will say that I do stumble a lot with my words, although I don't worry about it that much anymore. But yeah, speaking of stream and speaking of things that we're going to do today. Today, we're going to be working on some makeup looks. I know, right? I haven't done one of these in a while. So, for those who are unaware, I used to do this a lot often, like last month, like in the last few months. I essentially make I have my little mannequin head here. Say hello to Vivian, chat. Chat, this is Vivian, my lovely mannequin head, and my assistant, my makeup assistant. She so graciously has shaped her eyebrows in this picture for me to draw over her and make her up into a nice little doll. And so I just tend to like do makeup on this mannequin head just to, you know, get my juices flowing and do something that's like a bit creatively fulfilling without committing to a full drawing. And I've done makeup looks before, like primarily mostly on Pokemon designs, like Pokemon makeup looks, like this one for example. Can you guess which Pokemon this is? I think it's pretty easy, but if you guessed Galarian Rapidash, then you guessed correctly. And I just like to do these things. Like it's like a fun little exercise to figure out how to represent something with like such a limited framework, right? Because the deal is that a face, even though it's drawing on your face, there is like very little things that look like makeup until you start getting into special effects, and then it starts looking weird, right? So I try to keep it like a bit more closer to something that you can do IRL rather than something that you can only do if you know how to do it, like face sculpting, you know. So yeah, today though, what I want to do for Halloween makeup is I want to do something like things that people usually do for Halloween, but combine it a little bit more with. Oh, this is wrong. Oops, hold on. 1 second. There you go. I want to grab what people usually think of Halloween makeup. You know, skulls, zombies, witches, stuff like that, and make it a little bit more autumnal. Now you may be thinking, but Renan, Halloween already happens in autumn. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, the thing is that it's a bit different. A Halloween aesthetic does not evoke autumn. Like when we think about autumn, we think about lattes, we think about scarves, we think about yarn, we think about things dying because, you know, it gets cold. Well, nowadays, it being cold is almost wishful thinking because it's so hot. It's so hot. I was promised, as seen on TV, that it was supposed to be colder, and it's not getting any colder, and I would like a refund, thank you. But anyway. that's sort of the things that I'm looking to play with today. I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out or not. We'll see how it goes. But my main muse for today is latte art and sugar skulls. Because I don't know, I was thinking like, what is like the most basic thing that people do? Like the thing that everybody has done at some point in time as a Halloween costume? A skeleton, right? Like it's the easiest thing. It only requires 2 colors, and you can probably buy a t-shirt that a t-shirt with rips on it rather than something fancier that would be like a devil costume and stuff like that. So this is like probably the most basic common denominator of a Halloween costume that you can have. And you know, sugar skulls are a step up, because if you don't know, sugar skulls are for Dia de Muertos. They're meant to be a standing. Because the thing about Dia de Muertos is that in some areas of Mexico, particularly the more rural areas, they tend to exhume the bodies of the dear loved ones, particularly if mostly they've already decomposed. Mostly there's just only bones, right? They tend to like exhume them, clean them up, and put it on the altar. It's sort of like a show of respect and, you know, some aftercare per se to the dead. You know, not everybody wants to do that, particularly not in the city. The city is not cities don't really feature, you know, carrying around cadavers in your purse. So sugar skulls kind of came in of more of a standing for that. They are more meant to be like representations of a real life skull, just to not have to dig out grandma and put her on an altar and put her on display, you know? So they're a bit higher of a step than just a normal skull costume. And because of latte art, the way that latte art tends to be is literally just drawing with foam, and people are just literally drawing the Mona Lisa on coffee, which is fucking crazy. I don't know how people do this. Like, this is a whole ass Chewbacca. Like, I struggle with pen and paper. What the fuck do you mean you're working with a liquid and a brush with coffee on it? I don't know. I don't know how people do this, but because they be straight up drawing, they be straight up drawing the Da Vinci style on coffee. I feel like it's a pretty free form to like combine those two things. Just, you know, a cafe art, latte art, foam art with something that already has as much as the artistic expression as a skull could be. So those are like my ideas for today. But I usually tend to do 2 makeups per stream because I can barely concentrate to do one thing. Doing 2 is already enough achievement for me. But I do want to know, what other things should we do? Like, to be honest, this is the first idea that I came up with and the thing that I'm gonna do for this first one. But I would love some suggestions. What other Halloween costume we can mix with something autumnal? Like, I don't know. Maybe a witch. Well, the thing with witches is that it mostly just people paint themselves green. And I don't know that really gives witch as much as it's gonna just give... What's her name again? It's Galinda and Elphaba. It's more so just gonna be Elphaba or give Shrek. You know, witches and like maple leaves, for example. I don't know. A lesbian and waterworks. I don't know. I was thinking of lesbian because of the stereotype of the lumberjack jacket. You know, like we do a lesbian with a lumberjack jacket, and I don't know, maybe a character from Saw. Just like instead of blood, is just like rainbow colored paint. That could be an idea. You know, I would really appreciate suggestions for that. Only because I wanna give you guys an opportunity to do more with me. Because, you know, I understand that you guys come here to just watch me and stuff like that. But I feel like it's also a good time if you guys get to participate sometimes. I've been thinking about doing community events a lot as of late. Like trying to see what you guys would be interested in doing. Because here's the thing. I want to not just be a YouTuber. I think I can officially call myself a YouTuber, right? I made a video now. I think I can call myself a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber, mom. You see, I knew that dropping out college to pursue this career will do something for me someday. Now that I'm officially a YouTuber, though, I kind of want to just do more than just post videos. I kind of want to have a community and I know I have you guys. Hold on, give me 1 second. I need to. It's so hot. You know what? I'm just gonna take them off. I'm gonna take the headphones off. The headphones are coming off, Mary. They're coming off. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, what was the thing? Oh, yeah. Like, I have a community already, but I want the community to be bigger, and I want you guys to be able to interact with each other. Because one thing is just, you know, making everything about me, right? It's not like I don't love the attention. I mean, I am a VTuber after all. If you know a VTuber and they say that they don't stream for attention, they're a fucking liar. We're all attention whores in one way, in some shape or form. The difference is that some of us are more willing to admit it than others. But I don't want a community that's just gonna be about me. I want you guys to have a place in which you can hang out, meet other people, and just, you know, find like commonality with others. Just so that we can like grow and be better, you know? And so I've been thinking about what we could do to do that, and I talked to Yuri about it, and Yuri told me that that community events would be a good idea. But I want to know, like, I did ask this question on the Discord server yesterday, and I think I got a good couple answers. But you know, it's not the same as being live. And I want to know, Chad, what would you like to see as a community event to, like, you know, just grow the community and grow people together, bring people together, have a sense that we are more than just one people. I would really like to know. What color is this? Should I just color grab it? Maybe I should. Okay, now here's the thing though. Here's the thing about latte art, and the thing about me is that I don't know how to I don't know how to make things come out naturally like that, because there's one thing about randomness and natural strokes, is that because they tend to be so particular, like you cannot replicate a good natural hand like this. It's going to be kind of hard for me to figure out what type of thing I'm going to do, because that's the thing. This is literally just drawing on coffee. It's drawing on a liquid, so I guess we can cover up the basics first and just do these first. Oh, you know what this reminds me? This reminds me of the one time I did the makeup for myself. Because I've done makeup for myself before, right? Both normal makeup, as in like me just wearing like some glam, like wearing blush. That kind of makeup I've done too. But I've also done like Halloween makeup. Actually, Halloween makeup was the first thing that I did before I ever started wearing makeup for myself. And one of the things that I did was a Katrina, right? And it was so easy. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I have an art background, but I didn't feel like makeup was as hard as people make it out to be. And I feel like it was primarily because I was working with like two tones. I was just working with black and white. And I just added small accents trying to paint myself like jack-o'-lantern. But yeah, I did a Katrina. And I think it's a lot of... I think the embellishment part about that kind of thing is hard, because the embellishment tends to be so minor that doing a skull is easy, but a Katrina is not that big. It's not that good. Oh god. I will say, like, speaking of other things, the mosquitoes have been ravenous as of late. I haven't been able to like sleep properly in like a couple days now, because the mosquitoes are literally just consuming my face. Like, you guys should see me. Like, if I could show my hands, I could. It looks like a fucking like a fucking grape. It looks bumps everywhere. And I don't even know if I'm allergic to them anymore. Because here's the thing. I feel like the way that my skin is reacting to several repeated bites is not normal. Like, I feel like maybe I should go to the doctor because of it, because it's kind of concerning. Like, it doesn't really hurt as much as it is just uncomfortable. But what if? Like, if I am allergic to mosquitoes, then what do I do? Do I just die? Do I just end it all? Because that's the thing about it. How do you know you're allergic to something before it happens? That's the bigger question. How do you find out allergies before you're exposed to them? You can't really. Oh, but wait. Maybe I should do one of those like allergy things in which like they literally just poke you with different needles with different allergens to see what I'm allergic to. But I'm starting to feel like I'm probably allergic to everything. Like, I'm starting to feel like my body is starting to betray me. Because not only am I allergic to egg, I'm also allergic to banana, which is sad because most substitutes for egg are banana. I'm also allergic to what's it called? What's it called again? Avocado. I'm allergic to avocado. And I think I'm starting to be allergic to dust. It's always happened to me that I tend to sneeze machine gun style. Like, genuinely just fully and absolutely just giving myself a full concussion when I sneeze. Like, that is a thing that has happened to me, but it's never happened this often. Like, usually is when a bug enters my nose that I tend to do that a lot. But now it's just happening by being near a dusty space, and I'm starting to be scared about it. Like, am I just not built for survival? Is that what I'm built for? Am I just built to die? Because honestly, that'd be kind of a mood. That's the one thing I'm like. You would think that I would be afraid of to go outside, but I don't. I like to go outside, but only when I want to. It's the lovely thing about being an extrovert is that whenever I want to go outside, I don't have to wait for somebody to invite me out. I can just invite myself out, you know? Which is, I gotta ask, because I know that most of you are introverts and most of you are just here to offer your energy to me, your fellow extrovert. I need to ask, when you guys want to go somewhere, you know, in the greater times that you do, right? Do you actually just wait to get invited out? Or do you, you know, actually grow up here and go out yourself? I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. Because I know it's hard for people to go out, but at the same time, what do you do when you want to go out, but you don't got friends that want to take you out? Do you just like, you know, just kneel over and die? Or is your definition of going out just, you know, going to a coffee shop? Because I guess that's fair. But to me, and mind you, I'm not talking about parties. I don't like to go to parties either. Too much noise. But I do like to go to like busier places like restaurants sometimes. Or just to go on walks. And I know that you don't need a friend to do that, right? But I know that a lot of introverts are afraid in general of like interaction, and they prefer to have an extrovert to handle it with them. So I just wonder, genuinely, what do you guys do when you don't have a friend who wants to take you out? Or better yet, a friend who you have a friend who usually takes you out, but they're busy right now. What is the modus operandi there? Do you just choose to not go out that day and just wait for a day in which your friend is available? then I probably couldn't go out. I had a feeling you'd say that, though. I had a feeling. Because I feel like that is most people's responses on that. Like, you just decide to not go out. But how deep is it, though? How deep does that reliance of wanting to go out with other people go? Like, is it more of a... Do you want somebody to take your social interaction for you? Or will you go out, for example, if your new favorite video game is having a sequel released and you want to go there in person to see it, right? Like your favorite movie is having a sequel. Will you go watch it on the movies, like on the cinema, Cambios, or would you more just wait until it releases on like streaming platforms? Do movies even release on like cinemas anymore? Now that I think about it, is that a thing? Because like I feel like with like streaming platforms like Netflix and everything, I don't feel like that's a thing anymore. Is it? Is it? Mind you, Halloween? Yeah, Halloween. I'm doing Halloween. I'm doing Halloween combined with fall, so you know, or starting with a sugar skull, but as a latte. Hi, Judy. How you doing? How was your stream? Oh, by the way, speaking of Halloween, do you guys plan to go anywhere today? This year? Are you guys planning to dress up? Like, not even to go out, just to be with people or be for yourself, by yourself, just enjoy the spirit of Halloween. Do you plan to go out, or is it not a thing that you do often? Because here's the thing, in Mexico, we don't really celebrate Halloween, to be honest. It's not a thing that we do here. At least, not when I was younger. I think nowadays, the Halloween celebration actually happens, but I'm just too old for it anymore. I'm too old. I have no Wednesday in me neither. Because like the time in which I had to do it came by and went without me ever being exposed to Halloween. Halloween has only been a thing that's been around in the last, what, 7-10 years at most. And the thing is by the time, if it was 10 years ago, I was 15. And so I wasn't really allowed to do that anymore. Like, it was only the time for my sister, who is like 3 years younger than me. So she had more of a freeway to do so. But I just didn't do it because it wasn't a thing here. And now that it is a thing, I'm kind of mournful about it. Like, I mourn the inability to dress up like a slut and just go, you know? Like, sure, I can do that every year. I can do that without Halloween now, but still, like, it would have been so much fun. Will you guys do anything for Halloween, though? Like, not even dressing up, just like, will you buy candy for yourself? Now, that's a thing. Will you buy candy? Because I'm not big on candy. I don't really do a candy as much. I would like to be cute and say that I have a sweet tooth, but I really don't. I really don't have a sweet tooth. You know what I have? You know what I have? I have an intense craving for chocolate when it comes to Halloween. Because chocolate is on sale. And you know what? The chocolate that I enjoy the most and that I never tend to buy because it's so fucking expensive is Ferrero Rocher. Can I say, is that an expensive chocolate actually? Now I think about it. Is that an expensive thing, or is it just me being poor? Because I feel like it might just be me being poor. Hello? How long have I been muted? Did I just accidentally mute myself? Chad, how long have I muted, please? No, not again. Just a minute. Okay, thank God. Thank you for letting me know, though. What was I asking? What's the last thing that you guys heard? Because I completely forgot. I'm having like an ADHD moment, like a full ADHD moment in which I cannot concentrate on one little thing. So, need to know what's up. Oh, this is looking really pretty, actually. I seen this type of scoring on bread too. Like bread tends to have bread. Sometimes I see people like carve into bread the same kind of shape. And I don't really know exactly what it is supposed to be. Like I know it looks like a plant and it looks like hearts, but does it have like a more meaningful shape? Like is it supposed to have a meaning, or is it just a shape that looks cute? Because like this is the default shape that most baristas go for, right? Mary, I don't know what I was talking about. It has completely escaped my brain. It looks like a lotus flower to me. A lotus flower. A lotus flower. What does it look? I guess. You know what? I can see it. I can see it now that I think about it. Hold on, I need to restart with this because I completely fucked it up. A lotus flower. I can see it, but you know what? The thing that to me comes to mind the most is like, you know, whenever they draw like doves for like peace and whatever, they have like a little, I think it's a laurel, a little thing that they're holding. I think it's like a laurel. Is that what is the name in English? Laurel. Yeah, a laurel. It looks like a laurel piece, you know? Laurel. Well, let me hear how this sounds.
Laurel.
Yeah, a laurel. Flower. English. English is hard. Don't talk to me about English. Don't talk to me about Spanish either. Like, I know I said that I recovered part of my Spanish, but I don't think it recovered enough to be to feel fluent anymore. I mean, the thing about languages, though, is that for some reason, I don't know why our brains do this, but for some reason, when it comes to languages, there is like a sacrifice you tend to make. Like once you acquire the buff of being bilingual, it comes with a debuff, and you sacrifice. Like you offer to the gods part of your original language in order to learn a new one. Because I think this has been actually proven. Why the fuck does this keep going back? Hello? I updated this earlier. Anyway, sorry. I think there's a thing that happens, and I think it's been proven. And feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. But there's a certain thing with learning languages that when you learn a language and it's not like it's like your second language and you get so good at it, you have to make space for both of them. It's like your brain doesn't have enough capacity. Like you have to remove from your disk drive, your CPU. You'll have to divide it into two. 50% for X and 50% for Y. In my case, it's like more like, I want to say 70% English and like 20% Spanish. No, not 20. No, I think it's more like 60-40. Like 60% English, 40% Spanish. Because in my life and the way that I communicate with life anymore is English. I think I find it to be a bit more of a easier language to evoke and to speak on. Right? But Spanish is just my mother language, so I have to speak it a lot when I'm here, right? Because I live in a Spanish-speaking country, right? But I lost so much of my Spanish once I made room for English that I almost kind of feel illiterate sometimes. Because like it happens to me a lot that when I'm in the middle of having a conversation with somebody in Spanish, I will deadass stop in my tracks, look at the sky, and try to figure out what the word that I'm trying to say for in Spanish is. Because genuinely, I forget, and I have to think of it in English. English is just the way that I see the world now, which is crazy to say. I don't know. Do you guys know any other languages? I know that Juju knows. I think she knows. Was it Korean? Is she Korean? I forgot. Honestly, I don't remember. But like Gambius, do you know anything else? Any other languages? I can see a laurel. Yeah, I'm glad you see it too. You know, now that I think about it, the stripes on the laurel kind of almost remind me of a tiger. A little bit of French. My condolences. My condolences. You have learned to speak French. And now you have been cursed with the French debuff. What is the French debuff? I don't know. Aside from the fact that they complain a lot. You know, the funny thing is, they say that because I learned, I know Spanish, I should have an easier time learning like other Latin-based languages, and I don't think so. I think that's a fucking lie. I think that's a lie. Because I don't understand shit about French. French is that, and the thing is though, it's because of phonetics. French is a lie of a language. They lie to your face. Let's see. Let's try to find words in French. Hold on. Okay, here you go. Like, s'il vous plaît. Like, the way that s'il vous plaît is written is this. And I don't even know that I'm saying it, right? This is the word s'il vous plaît, right? Like, please. S'il vous plaît. Right? And the thing is that half of the letters in that sentence. Thank you. I'm glad I'm saying it well. But half of the letters in that sentence are a lie. Because you don't say the L. You don't say the S, and you could argue you don't even say the U. And then you kind of just sort of give up on the play part. Like, it's not even an A sound. S'il vous plaît. No, it's s'il vous plaît. Like, puh. You're just making a plus sound. And so you give up in the middle of it. There is no words, there is no letters. You just kind of make random mouth sounds, and I hope that it sounds like a language. What other things? How do you pronounce this? Actually, I'm gonna say Irin.
De rien.
This sounds like durian. Durian. Hold on, how?
De rien.
Durian. Shit. They speak with this. They emphasize the G sound a lot too. Durian. Durian.
De rien.
Durian. Durian. Which is supposed to say is like, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. You're welcome, type of thing, right? And here's the thing. I googled this just now, and it says that the conversion to Spanish will be de nada or no fue nada, which again, one of the things is don't worry about it, right? But how am I supposed to read that as somebody who speaks Spanish if it doesn't even have a Spanish, like a Latin based thing, you know? Like I can actually understand a little Portuguese and Brazilian because they tend to be the same word, just like premium, just emphasized in a different way, or simply it is the same word but just said differently. But in French, they're doing too much. They're doing too much. The French are too much. And I just wonder why. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you commit to a language that is not even that good? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. At the end of the day, there is good stuff about the French. For example, their work ethic. Like, French people tend to have great work ethic because they don't take shit. And because they will set your house on fire. You know? They will set your house on fire. If you so long mention overtime, they will literally cause the Viva la Revolution or something. Viva la Revolution or whatever. I remember when I used to work in customer service, they are so dramatic for no reason. And that comes from me, the queen of drama, right? They are so dramatic. They would fight over everything and they would make me watch it. I'm pretty sure I witnessed couples breaking up more with the French people than I ever did in high school. And that is a feat. Because people in high school are flaky as fuck. Imagine the French people. I can't. Now, is this confirmation bias? Probably. Do I care? No, I don't. At the end of the day, if the French have something good going for them, is that they have an amazing retirement package. They have a little good comics, but like what? If you have a recommendation, then please go right ahead. Go right ahead. I would love to see any recommendations. The only good thing that came from the French is Wings Club. And even then, it's kind of like gone to shit now. Wings Club is kind of like not hitting anymore. Have you even seen the newer season that they're doing an animation for? Like, it's a 3D animation. It looks so soulless. It looks so soulless and honestly kind of low budget for a big thing like Wings Club should be. What else should I do here? Like, I kind of just had this idea and that's it. I mean, I guess I could do a bigger shape here. Like so. Ooh. Although this doesn't make sense with the morphology of a skull, but at the same time, I'm just decorating. I'm just decorating for fun. I think. Oh, also, I wanted to ask you guys. I'm planning to do like another Halloween outfit for myself this year, and I need to know, what do you think? What do you think we should do this time around? Last year we did Cynthia, Angelica's doll, but I have no idea what to do this year. Like, should I just do dolls all every year? Like, should I dress as a Bratz doll now? Well, I can actually wait. I can do Monster High now that I think about it. Like, if we're talking about one. Hi, Liv. How you doing, sweetheart? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? This looks so good. I just got off of work. Thank you. How was work today? I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I forgot to like prepare like topics to talk about. Normally I do, right? I try to be good at keeping topics for myself to keep you guys engaged and all that. But I completely forgot. I completely forgot. Oh no, wait. I know, I do have one. Have you guys seen Mega Malamar? Did you guys saw that they revealed Mega Malamar this year today? Not this year, today. Hold on. I need you guys to see this queen. That's not the original design, but I would say the edits people have been making of Malamar in like a queer flag. Like, these edits are good. Like, look at here. Look at my friends. This is my friend Malamar. He's here to trans your gender. This is not the actual look, by the way. Like, is the silhouette, of course, and it's Mega Malamar, but you know, trans. I would kill if this was the shiny. I will absolutely kill if this was what it came from, because this is my colors. This is literally my color palette right here. And there is, of course, non-binary Malamar. Just look at that. Hold on, I want to try... I need to find the original Malamar, though. Okay, there you are. Look at him. Look at my boy. Malamar's original shiny color is super ugly. What does it even look like? Malamar shiny. Oh god, that is disgusting. It looks like poop. I'm not joking. Like, not even trying to make a joke about it being shit. It's literally shit color. This looks like what the bathroom looks like after Taco Bell. It's disgusting. That is gross. I wonder how they're gonna do shiny Mega Malamar then. I wonder how they're going to do that, because Malamar has a rainbow body. But yeah, can I just say, this is probably my favorite mega design. This is probably my favorite mega design of all time. Just look at the Buffon. It looks like a drag queen. It looks like a drag queen to me. Like, this is a Buffon. Like, this is a unit. A lovely human hair unit. Look at the shoulder pads. The shoulder parts that could kill God. They're so sharp. You bump into him and you will end up being thrown around. And then he's so skinny. It's so skinny. It's such a legend. Like a big Buffon, purple eyeshadow, shoulder pads, snatch waist, and this could be interpreted as like high heels? Tell me that this is not a homosexual. Tell me that this is not a homosexual. Tell me that this is not literally a gay person. Even with the rainbow too. Oh, hi Aki, how you doing, sweetheart? Why, it looks like Mega Man like the end of the movie. I mean, that's even better though. Mega Man is such a queer icon too. I love Mega Man. How do you guys feel about the recent megas? Because I've seen a lot of people complaining about them, but I feel like people have lost their whimsy. You know, we're losing Asian text. Like, Mega Evolutions and just Pokemon in general has never been about being like serious monster creatures. It's not Monster Hunter, dude. They've always done like weird, funny, almost ridiculous designs. I don't know why they draw the line. I don't know why they draw the line at megas. I just kind of wish they didn't make it Mega Dragonite. Wait, why though? The design feels really late. Oh, okay, I see. So you feel like no matter what they could have done with Mega Dragonite, you think that they wouldn't they wouldn't live up to the hype? Is that what you're saying? Because if you're coming at it from that perspective, I understand it. I understand that perspective because it is true that I think they may have shot themselves at the foot with not giving Dragonite a Mega Evolution to begin with. Because so many people were expecting it, and when it didn't happen, and now you give it to them, I don't think any design could have lived up to the expectations. If you give it like a cooler design, like some people are trying to do, I think people would have been like, well, that's just too generic, you know? It's just Mega Salamence again, or Mega... What's it called? Not Dragonite. What's it called? The pseudo legendary from Pearl, from Diamond and Pearl. What was it called again? I'm forgetting the name. What's it called? It's a dragon. I know it's a dragon. It's Cynthia's ace, but I forget. What is it called? Oh, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I feel like no matter what they could have done, it could never live up to expectation. And that's probably the saddest part. Garchomp. Yeah. Mega Garchomp. Like, either they go with the cool route with Mega Garchomp or do something completely different. And I think I'm glad that they did something like that. They did something closer to... They're having fun with it. But it is true what Liv says. We skip the original idea of the serpent body in the final Evo and make it a dino. Like, I do think that as a concept of trying to bring up Dragonair back into Dragonite, I feel like it's a nice thing to do. But I think that they handle it in a way that feels more like a joke rather than something that is intentional or fun, right? Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry for the ads. I don't even think it's about that, Liv. I don't even think it's about that. Because here's the thing. The thing that, at least to me, it seems like they handle it more like a wink, wink, notch, notch. Not knocking you with the elbow type of thing. Is the fact that they kept the small wings. I don't know what for. Is it to drive home the point that, you know, they were unnecessary to begin with and they're a little bit too small? Like, I feel like everything else is okay, but just the fact that they kept this in particular is what bothers me. Because that means that they're just seeing it a bit more of a joke, right? It feels a bit more jokey. Like, I feel like if we just got rid of this, like, no need to make him skinny. It's okay. He can still have a big belly. Like, just getting rid of this makes it better, don't you think? Like, it gives the big ones a bigger purpose other than, you know, hey, the Dragonite is here. Dragonair is still relevant. I feel like the way that they could fix it, though... Oh, God. I hope... Oh, my God. I just remember that Dragonite... The shiny Dragonite is literally just an ugly sage green. Like, the kind of green that you want to puke. That is the color green it is. I hope that they make it pink. Because Dragonair and the Prevo are pink, and then suddenly they pivot to the ugliest color of green that they could have found. So I hope that they either go with Mega Dragonite, it keeps its pink coloring, or maybe Mega Shiny Dragonite could be just blue. Just make them blue. Yeah, I don't know. I would say though, I'm a big fan of Mega what's it called again? Mega Victreebel. I know, there's something about it. I'm coming around it. At first, the first time that I saw it, I was like, damn, bitch, you live like this. But also, Mega Victreebel is kind of fun now. Like once you try to remove like, once you remember that it's a Pokemon game and it's supposed to be fun, I think Mega Victreebel will age better. Is there anyone else that you're hoping Shinies for? Bimba and Mega do look comfy though. Until you remember that until you remember that it's full of gastric juices. That's when it kind of kicks in that you're not really safe and that you shouldn't really, you know, just bounce around and bounce into your Mega Victreebel. Hold on, let me see if I can do something else here. There you go. Why beanbag? You know what you remember me of? Do you guys remember water beds? Do you guys remember those things that were really popular, like around the like early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s? You know, the water beds. Whatever happened to those? Do they still make those? Are they still viable? Are they still a viable strat? Because I remember when we used to go to the pool a lot, and like my family and I, we would stay for a long time over in the pool and stuff. Like actually like not swim because I could never swim, but you know, actually be in the water. And one of the particular sensations I remember is getting used to like the sway and bob of being in the water, that whenever you lay down, you would still feel as though your body is like a rippling in water. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like you would feel as though you were still in the water, just floating. Like full psychosis, having hallucinations moment. Or was it just me? Is it just a neurodivergent thing? It might just be a neurodivergent thing. I think this is pretty much done, don't you think? Wait, no, I know what I want to do. Hold on. Hold the phone. This wouldn't be complete without some freckles. You know, because I don't know about you guys, but I always add an extra layer of sugar to my coffee. I don't even really drink coffee that much because I have a heart condition. I can't be drinking coffee all the time. Go. Ooh, this is pretty. I hated water bursts. I feel like I wanted to get into the water, but I couldn't. Damn. So what you're saying is, you wanted to sleep in actual water. Can you even sleep in water? Like, is it possible for humans to do like otters and just like sleep in water? I drink battery acid and soda instead. Oh, so you drink beer. So you drink alcohol. I don't know. I think arguably alcohol is worse than... Alcohol is just plain worse than just coffee. But hey, maybe that's just me. Honestly, I feel like we accomplished the goal pretty well here. If you say Mountain Dew, Aki, I'm going to hurt you. Because nobody should be drinking Mountain Dew. That's the fun juice. Then what is the hurt juice? The player. Oh, you mean have a Mountain Dew left? Yeah, I hate Mountain Dew. Like, it's like if you take soda. It's like if you take soda and then literally just straight up put cyanide on it. It's just bad. It tastes bad. And mind you, Mountain Dew doesn't even taste like anything. Like, isn't Mountain Dew supposed to be like lemon flavor, I think? Hold on, let me check. What is the basic flavor? Mountain Dew. It's supposed to be grapefruit. Hello? In which dimension? In which continent does this thing taste like grapefruit? Like, it's so over-processed with... It's so over-processed with things that make it look like it's radioactive. I like the sweet lining mix with the black tea. It's pretty good. And Baja Blast. I just don't like any Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is just not my thing, bro. I don't really do sodas as much, to be honest, because my mother never allowed us to at least me, because my sister did get to drink a lot of, you know, Coke and whatever. I never got that much time around sodas, and I feel grateful for it at this point, because nowadays I feel like I can attribute not really drinking that much soda to being healthier. Not to say that soda is unhealthy. Well, it is, but you know. You drink seltzer? What is seltzer? You mean sparkling water? What is seltzer? It's seltzer? Isn't seltzer just the thing that's supposed to be for your tummy? Like, it's supposed to help you with indigestion? Oh, sparkling water. No, I don't drink sparkling water either. My thing is teas, bitch. My thing is teas. I love tea. Tea is the one thing I could never do without. Particularly hibiscus tea. I'm a hibiscus tea girl. You know what? It's one of the only teas that actually has flavor. Because here's the deal. The thing with teas, when it comes to just, you know, plant water in general, is that the taste doesn't tend to vary that much. It's like herbal teas tend to have, it's like different levels of earthiness, different levels of earthy textures. That's the primary difference between different flavor of teas, right? It just tastes like elevated dirt, right? And I enjoy that taste a lot. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the taste of herbal, but hibiscus tea is one of the only teas that actually tastes like something. That actually doesn't need that much to enhance its flavor. All it needs is sugar. That's it. Elevated dirt. Is it not though? That's the thing about the earthy taste. It's just elevated dirt. I like dragon fruit. Like my had dragon fruit at Mountain Dew along. Damn, you really... I never tasted dragon fruit. Is it even good? Is it even good? Okay, give me 1 second. Thank you for the hydration. It's not a stretch. I appreciate it. Okay, speaking of which, I actually don't have any water right now. So I'm being a very, very bad streamer by not having actual water. So if you guys would excuse me, You can appreciate my work right here while I go grab some water. So give me 1 second, okay? Okay, I'm bad, Chad. What did I miss? Can I just say, Chad? I've been getting so good. I've been getting so good at killing mosquitoes. Because here's the thing. I cannot use my electric what's it called again? Electric racket? I can't use my electric racket anymore because my dog is too afraid of it. And she generally starts shaking and pissing herself, so I have to get creative when it comes to when it comes to like actually using ways to kill mosquitoes, right? And so I've been getting really good at using my hands. I know, right? It's marvelous. Innovation, just use my hands, right? And I think I got a good streak. My kill count today is 7. Just my clapping my hands. I have gotten other methods though. I put like Fabuloso on a dispenser. Not a dispenser, what's it called? Like an atomizer. I put Fabuloso in an atomizer with the like 3 parts vinegar, 1 part Fabuloso. And I be using that like some sort of pesticides. And it's been really working. Although, I will say I do look kind of insane sometimes. Because I would be with the atomizer in my hands, almost kind of like holding a gun, right? And just standing there in the middle of the room, just looking for them. Almost like I'm a hunter, like hunting for mosquitoes. I'm like, you, where are you? You son of a fuck, you know? Is the things that you gotta do though. The things that you gotta do to survive in this fucking earth. I hate mosquitoes. I hope they die. Like that is the one thing that I don't believe in. I don't believe that anything would happen if mosquitoes were like wiped out of the earth. Like I remember when I asked this question like in a stream not too long ago. And some of you guys told me that it wouldn't be a good idea to wipe out mosquitoes because, you know, they're a food source or whatever. But genuinely, would you miss them? Like, how could there be anything worse? What would be the thing that would even take its place anyway? I don't think there could be anything that's worse than mosquitoes. Like, they carry bacteria, they carry viruses. They're annoying. Like, how much dangerous could it be that mosquitoes didn't exist? A fly swatter? Yeah, a fly swatter. You're so good at that. You're so good at words. I'm introducing just a little bit more 3Dness into this make I look. Because it was looking a bit flat. Again, though, it's not like it's supposed to have too much 3D. Because, well, it's a skull. I know, just feeling... Just trying to introduce some contest to it, you know? Just trying to introduce some three-dimensionality to it. Doesn't that look 10 times better, Chad? Ooh, let's put better. And maybe like a little bit of a glitter lid. Particle size a little bigger. We're continuing with the idea that this is supposed to be, you know, kind of like sugar. Something over there. And then just straight up white. There you go. I don't know that that added anything, but you know what? It added something to me. It meant something to me. Hey, we're pretty much done with this, though. I'm pretty happy with it. What do you think, Chad? Is it missing anything aside from hair? Is she missing anything aside from a good wig? I think I'm just gonna do the same color as this, to be honest, for the hair. Like, I don't feel the need to reinvent the wheel on this. Ooh, wait, though. We can do, like, a streak. Like, sort of to mimic that idea, maybe? Ah, fuck. No! Oh, my brain once again betrays me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You like small milk hair strands. Just that. I introduced my roommate to the stream. Why? Damn it! Why are you exposing it? Hello. Hello, Lips roommate. How you doing? How's it going? How's it hanging? Hope you're doing okay. If you are here, and if you're not here, well, now I'm sad. I feel like I've been sold propaganda. Okay, but I'm feeling good. I like showing my roommates the things I enjoy. Fair enough, I guess, but also, I don't know, I feel nervous. Like what should I do? Should I have brought a housewarming gift now that I'm being transmitted to your domicile? Like, because now people on your domicile watch me. It's kind of like you're introducing me to your parents. Like, should I say, hello, sir, I will take good care of her, type of thing. Any baked goods? Oh, mama, I'm not good at baking. Like, baking is like cooking, but with math. Like, you know how you can feel? You can feel at cooking? Like, you can just feel the vibes of how the steak is feeling that day and just add ingredients as you go. Baking is not like that. Baking needs to be methodical and precise. Otherwise, you go from making a cake to making an abomination that only God has the right to make. And the only reason why he has the right to make them is because he would put it in Australia. So, I'm pretty happy with this, though. I like it. I feel like my vision came through. Intention was cake, result was hockey puck. You're so right, though. You're so right. I'm pretty happy with this. I feel like my idea was fully transmitted into what I wanted. Where in the fuck is that, though? Wait 1 second. Oh, there. Oops. Ah. It looks good. Thank you. Now, the thing is, what else are we gonna mix? Because I want, like, this is supposed to be like Halloween plus fall, which I know, once again, I know it's a little weird considering that Halloween happens in fall, but I feel like the vibe is different. The vibe is a little bit more unhinged when it comes to Halloween, right? And fall is supposed to be more calm, chill vibes. So, what else should we mix? Because generally this was the only idea that I had for today. Just latte art combined with a sugar skull. Fuck! Oh, please tell me I fucking... Oh, wait, no, I have it. Thank God. Oh, my God. Chat, I almost forgot to record this. Because I record this for shorts, right? I record my timelines process for shorts, and I completely forgot to turn that on. Good thing that I already had it on. I don't know. What else could we do? I'm kind of feeling like some type of candy. But what else? Okay, let me Google up Halloween candy. Typical Halloween candy. Oh yeah, Liv. I wanted to ask, what is your childhood Halloween candy? Because like most people here don't celebrate Halloween apparently. Like all of us are soulless little goblins. So I'm trusting that the only person that I know lives in the Americas is who celebrates Halloween. Reese's peanut butters. Ugh. Reese's is a Halloween candy? That is weird. Okay. I don't remember, to be honest. Really? Do you not go out? Do you know go out to ask for Halloween much? I guess we can do licorice. Now that I think about it. Cowtails. What are that? Cowtails? Candy. What is this? Oh, that looks fairly disgusting. Okay, let me just take a look at this. Is it this? Is this what you're referring to, Liv? There's a caramel candy. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be too sticky. It feels like... Is it taffy? It looks like taffy. It looks like the moment... It looks like the moment that you bite on it, all of your teeth are gonna come off. Because they're gonna be stuck to this. But I guess I can work with this. Okay, now give me a Halloween... Like, a Halloween character, I guess. A Halloween costume per se, like something that I can do with makeup. Now give me a Halloween monster. I'll see if I can incorporate the cowtail somehow. Although it's a very simplistic candy, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to do it, but it's caramel with cream. Still though, the thing about caramel candies is that caramel candies tend to be incredibly sticky. Like, you're never gonna get rid of them, even if you wash your teeth. I don't know, skeletons? We already did skeleton, though. This is supposed to be the skeleton. It's a justified skeleton, but we already did this. Damn. I don't know. Maybe like a devil? With a devil? I don't feel like devils have like a very prominent makeup thing. A werewolf? Now that's an interesting challenge. A werewolf or a bat? A werbat? Let me see. I can probably do werewolf, but that's gonna be an interesting thing to tackle. Because I don't know how do werewolves look like. I guess I can try. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try. What if we make it a were-cow? Like it's a werewolf but a cow. That could be fun. Yeah, let's make a were-cow. On. Okay. Let's see. First of all, I need to look at a cow. Okay. I think I know how to. I think we're gonna start with like a brown base. The monster during Halloween that scared me was killer clowns. Ooh. That actually could be fun to play with the cow aesthetic. Are you okay with me making a clown? Because I don't want to scare you. I don't want to make you scared. Do you feel okay with clowns? Are you feeling better about clowns now? Or do you still want to cry? Because honestly, I think in Halloween, the actual monster that scares me used to be zombies. Zombies used to be a scary time for me. Oh, you feel very good about clowns? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, then we'll do a clown. If that's the case, then I just need to change the tone. You. We're gonna do darker. I need it to be a tad more orange. Oh, I love rich like orange undertone skins. They're so fucking fun. They're so nice to play around because bright colors show up really well on them. All right, let's get rid of it. Hold on, I think my mother's calling me. Give me 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. Never mind, it was a false alarm. Ah! I'm stuck. I'm stuck in between the cables. Yeah, it was a false alarm. Apologies for that, folks. False alarm, false alarm. As it turns out, once again, the schizophrenia is coming up to me because I just hear things now. Sometimes it just happens to me though. Sometimes I just hear things that I shouldn't be hearing. What those things are? Well, that's only for me and my psychiatrist to find out and to know. Okay, let's see. How do we do cow? How do we transmit cow? I guess one of the things... Well, the first thing that we could do is cows are spotted. So maybe we can do a spotted pattern. Oh. Hold on. A cow and a murder clown. I guess the nose would be pink then. Like instead of red, it's like a big pink nose. For this, I would actually need the symmetrical. And Why is the symmetry tool not on? Hello? There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Is somebody finally showing up to work today? I don't like that color. I want a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's better. The only thing is, though, is that I think I'm going to have to delete the line art for this to work. Now, I'm going to show you how to render the fiercest sphere. I'm going to show you guys how to render a sphere. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to do a render for color. You know, when I was first taking classes for graphic design school, one of the things that always stuck with me is the fact that my teachers used to say how much they hated artists. Like, I don't know what what artists did to graphic designers, but I remember so vividly that they used to push down the idea of creativity of an art piece, right? Because they always used to say, "Oh, we are graphic designers. We are not artists. We don't do drawings. We do communication. We don't leave stuff to interpretation. We say a message." And I'm like, well, I know that art has an interpretation element to it, but does art not also have messages? Is art also not a way to convey a message? Like, I was so confused. Like, it was the way that they spoke about artists is just like as if though an artist just literally stole their lunch money. That's what it felt like, and I don't know why. Which is funny because artists couldn't do shit like that. We artists don't even eat well. How are we gonna steal the lunch money from somebody? Like, it's not even the starving artist archetype. It's literally just the fact that we forget to eat because we get too concentrated in one thing. So like, it's not even that we can steal your lunch money. We can't, because we wouldn't be able to run. We wouldn't be able to run far away enough for you to not catch up with us and get your money back. So that's funny. Do you guys had any like experiences like that though with your teachers? Just like a really, really weird vendetta that you don't know how to explain, but that for some reason is there? Hi Pablo, how you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? Did Pepper finish stream already? I know that he was streaming earlier, but I don't know when he stopped streaming. Because I wasn't watching it. Because I was doing my own stuff. There we go. Yeah, a few hours ago. Damn, I missed it. Right now, we're working on a murdered clown cow. Why? I don't know. That is literally what came up with the mind. What's a short stream? Damn. That is really uncharacteristic. Usually streams for a while. But yeah, how you been, Pablo? How's it going? How's your day been today? What you been up to? This is gonna look like the most chic clown, literally just because of the nose ring. Like, now that I think about it, why have clowns not done like a punk clown? Like, is that a thing that exists? Just a punk clown? A clown that has like a bunch of piercings and kind of sort of looks like a... What? Like a... I guess more like a goth clown, I guess. Oh, do you guys know? Actually, this is a bit of a fun fact for you. There is actually a way that clowns can claim copyright of their faces, because you know, a clown's paint is something that is like very personal to them, and it's almost like an art style. Like it's a very specific look, right? So clowns can actually send to like an association of clowns their makeup for it to be immortalized and trademark in an egg. Like look it up. Clown egg makeup. Like genuinely, they get their mug stamped on on an egg, and then they display them in a museum. Isn't that cool? Like I wish VTubers would have something like that. We're clowns on the internet too, you know. We deserve to be represented in the clown world. We deserve fair representation. A Thrusty from The Simpsons dance? Probably not, because he's not a real person. Like when I'm talking clowns, I'm talking about real people. Like real people who work as clowns. But it's genuinely interesting. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how to render this properly. Because I forgot how to render metal. Because I suck at rendering. No, we're gonna pretend that this is good enough. This is a good enough clown nose. Actually, I'm gonna put this on top of the liner. There you go. That is not the liner. Where's the liner? There. Okay, there. Now we can actually begin with the makeup. Now that he spent a fuck ton of time just working on a clown nose. There's a few clowns here. They can enter. Okay, but here's the thing though. They actually have to be clowns. Like not, you know, just it's not like we VTubers who, you know, we play dress up and pretend that we're things we're not. You know? Like obviously you're not an immortal goddess, right? For you to actually be able to enter that, you would have to be an actual clown, I think. Or at least classified as one. I don't know, do clowns go to school? Is there a school, like a school for clowns? Is that a thing? I hope it is. Clowns deserve education too. There's a title of clowns? I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know if anybody who calls themselves a clown can have that. But I do know that the people who do join those type of thing is because they're actual clowns. Okay, let's begin working on this. So this has a very particular shape to it. It almost kind of looks like a teardrop. Sort of like this. Does Pirina actually like clowns? Or is she just a clown team VTuber? In the same way that Pepper is just a chef VTuber who doesn't actually like cooking. Oh, fruit bomb. I know there's courses for being for a payamedico. I fucking hate it here. Get out of here. Oh my god, Pablo. Pablo, I will find you. I will fucking find you. And I hope you know, I'm gonna hurt you. It's real. How is that real? I need proof. Where's the empirical proof that that is a thing? If you just tell me that it's a thing without actually showing me, I will not believe you. I will believe that you're just straight up lying to me. Hold on, I'm gonna do the clown, like the arrows up and down to just bring it into like clown territory. It's like I wanted to both look like a clown and like a cow. I'm gonna send it on the server. Okay, I need to see this shit. I need to see that. Where is it? Pablo, where's the proof? Where's the proof? I need the proof in the pudding. Okay, what else? What else is indicative of a clown? I'm gonna look up clown makeup to find out what clowns do. Oh. They also do shapes like this, but I'm not sure how well that's gonna blend with the whole. I guess we can use the color of the wrapper too, like this orange color, to do like the little dots. That color is way too close to the skin tone though. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's better. And which channel do I have? Do I have to post it? You can just post it on the common channel, on the common area. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Vaya médico, ¿qué es eso, güey? Like that sounds like a bad joke. Maybe like Chespirito or something. Okay, let me see this. Asociación Civil de Payamédicos, ¿qué pedo? What the fuck? A non-profit organization movement in Latin America where volunteers not a payamédicos use clowning humor to provide emotional support and alleviate suffering from hospitals. Is this going off the precedents that what's it called again? That laughter is the best medicine. Hey Cleo, how you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? Thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate it. 25 bits. I feel it does one more beat than last time. Hey Turbo, how you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? Are you guys ready for Halloween? What's going to be your Halloween costumes? And is it going to be any one of the ones that I'm making today? I'm watching the Rebirth birth. What is that? If you don't mind illuminating an ignorant bitch, what is that? Please and thank you. It's a new anime. Oh, I don't watch anime anymore, to be honest. I used to watch anime more when I was younger, but nowadays it's just I don't really care for it, you know? I don't really care for anime now. I wish I could, but I just won't. I feel like this is turning a little bit too cutesy, but I don't know how to make it more scary. I guess I could try and... I guess I could try and do this instead. Like a Joker type of feel. What is the new anime about though, Turbo? Maybe you can convince me for me to watch it. I probably won't, but you can try. Listen, it's not that I don't care about anime anymore, it's just my tastes have changed. I'm not a teenage girl now. I now want to now I no longer just care about saying meng bang. I care about a narrative, you know? My tastes have evolved to something bigger and better than anime could ever keep up with. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I'll keep going. I'll keep going to see where this leads me, but I don't have a good feeling about this one. It's not right. It's not okay. I don't know if we're gonna make it anyway. Pack your bags up and leave. Hold on. Ah! I'm gonna try to genuinely make it look like lips and maybe, just maybe. I need to get rid of the nose for a little bit though. Where's the nose? There. And maybe this will save it. An orange yellow hair protagonist isekai then fights an only side mech. Okay, well, you lost me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm lost. Like it started interesting, even though I'm not really a fan of isekai, to be honest. Isekai is not a thing that I gravitate to anymore. It got interesting whenever they did the what's it called again? Like reincarnated as a villainess or something like that. Like that's when isekai got interesting. But then they overdid it and now it's boring and I don't like it no more. I don't really know how to approach that, unfortunately, Turbo. I'm sorry. I wish I could like it, but I probably won't. I love the design so far. Thank you. I'm not really confident on this, but you know, we're just pushing ahead. We're pushing ahead until we can no longer push ahead. Oh, that is the wrong thing. Meow meow. Meow meow. I don't know if this reads like clown, but I hope it does. I hope it does, because I am so not confident about this one, Chad. I'm gonna be so for real with you. This is not turning out the way that I want it to look, but I don't know how to fix it, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna trust the process. You know how they say that things look ugly before they get better? Yeah, this is one of those examples. This is the one time in which things look really fucking ugly. I hyperfocus sometimes in certain franchises, and then when I move on to another one with a few little things in the middle. Can you give me an example? What do you mean? Although, to be honest, though, my thing with anime is that and series in general, I tend to like hyperfocus and hyperfixate on a series so much. But when it finishes, I just get like I just feel like actual suicide is on the table. Like, I get so into a series, but when the series ends, I feel devastated. I feel like my world has lost and everyone is gone. And nobody will ever be able to console me ever again. And the life would never feel as good as I felt in the moment when I was watching that series. I think I'm gonna have to exaggerate the eye makeup a little bit. Just for it to feel more clowny. Hey Aaron, how you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? I watch much of the DC movies and series, and now I know to see the Star Wars universe. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. You know what? There was a brief period of time in the server in which we were watching Marvel movies, and you guys convinced me to get into Marvel, and that's how I got into Marvel Rivals. But then we never continued that. But maybe we should try and do it again. Because we watched Guardians of the Galaxy. Because you guys were trying to introduce me into the series gently. You know, not try to raw dog it and just watch all Marvel movies. Like, you were trying to find something that would interact me with it. You have to watch the rest of the Guardians. I mean, I could. But you guys have to introduce me to them. Because I probably won't watch it by myself. Like, you guys have to hold my hand. You have to hold my hand while you put me into that. Like, if you're gonna trust me into a hobby I'm not actually that into, it has to be in a way that is attractive to me, you know? What? Not there. Does Scarlet Witch show up? Does Scarlet Witch show up in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie? A genuine question. Because to be honest, I'm only really interested in watching Scarlet Witch movies. Nope. Ah, that's so sad. That makes me so sad. That makes Renan sad. It makes Renan sad and not really want to watch Marvel anymore, but it's okay. I watch Marvel for you guys if that's what you want me to do. But if I'm gonna set that up though, you guys have to promise to actually show up. Because the one time that I did it, like when I continued doing it, I tried to do it like semi consistently, and then you guys were like, you know what? No. And you left me. You left me out to dry, which is okay. You guys have your things. I'm just being dramatic. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think the clown makeup is coming together very well here. I think it's coming together. It's coming! Now, I just need to... I love it when my pencil doesn't have pressure. Don't we love that? Fuck you! There you go. Finally. Finally, somebody show up to work today. There you go. Like, I'm trying to do a little bit of a cut crease. There. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. That's fun. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Sorry, just talking with a roommate. That's okay, sweetheart. You take your time. You do your thing. I'm just here to be moral support. I'm here so that I can make your conversations easier with your roommate, and so that introverts can actually go out, you know. Okay, should we do eyeliner? Do clowns even feature eyeliner? I think they do, right? Yeah, they do. They do feature eyeliner. But maybe instead of black, we should do like a dark brown. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Is this gonna end up looking like drag queen makeup? Maybe. But you know what? What are clowns if not drag queens? And what are drag queens if not clowns? A drag queen is just a clown in disguise. That's what I always say. You know what though? I don't want it to have like a fierce wing though. I kind of want it to be just downturned. Like artificially extending the eye so we can make it bigger. Yeah. You see the Scarlet Witch and Rocket destroy a god in the Marble Rivals Roller? What? Wait, which god? To be honest, I haven't been keeping up with Marvel Rivals all too much. Like, I recently played it with Joeri for a little bit of footage, but I didn't actually play it. Didn't actually be keeping up with Marvel Rivals as much anymore. Because you know what? Marvel Rivals is good and all, but for some reason, just League won't leave me. I can quit everything. I can quit drawing. I can quit being a streamer. I could even quit the things that bring me joy, but for some reason, I just can't quit League of Legends. League of Legends is the one actual thing that I just can't quit. Just because of the sunk cost fallacy of it. Like, I spent already too much money in League of Legends. If I quit now, I would be... I would just be a loser. Like, I don't think my family would ever... Actually, a good way to put it, I don't think that my mother would ever forgive me if I were to quit League. You know why? Because one time for my birthday, she gave me like a 500 peso gift card, which is in reality is not it's not that much money in like US, right? But it's like as though it's like if she gave me like $200, right? Imagine that she gave you your mother gives you $200, and then you spend it all on League of Legends. Because I spent all of that money instead of like a college fund or whatever, or like, you know, buying clothes or something. No, I just spent it all on League of Legends. I spent it all there. And I think my mother would be genuinely pissed if I do that, if I quit League of Legends. Because it would mean that the money that she gave me for my birthday would go to nothing. And I remember she was pretty pissed about it too. Oh, I would never live that down. She was so angry with me for spending it in League of Legends. And here's the thing. It's not like it matters, right? It's my money. It's my birthday money. I can do whatever I want with it. But it is a little sad that I chose to spend it on League. With the amount of money that I spend on League, to be honest, I feel like I could probably end at World Hunger. Like, World Hunger wouldn't be a thing anymore if all the money that went to League were actually went into something more productive. I don't want to say nothing, but the same with Smite. That is almost dead. Oh God, I'm so sorry for you. Not Smite, dude. I haven't heard of Smite in forever. Are they dying? Is it actually dead? Because I thought that Smite was doing good because they had like a really good sports scene. Oh, number one, but doesn't it transfer? Doesn't it transfer you stuff from one to two? Because I remember hearing that it does. Yes, but no. What do you mean? Once again, this has full gone on into like drag queen makeup, and I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Because why can I never just keep it simple, huh? Why do I always do this to myself? I always say I'm gonna keep it simple and fun and something that is recreatable for everybody, and then, you know, turn around and start doing a glitter eyelid. It's just the money that you spend on skins that was there, keep sealed. Oh. So basically, they give you the same equivalent to what you spend into the new currency, I think. Is that what you're saying? Is that what it is? I'm sorry, I'm kind of stupid. Let me copy and paste it. I mean, that's not too bad. I think the only bad thing is that if there was like a skin that you really like on the other version of it, you kind of lost that now, but that doesn't sound too bad. It's not like Overwatch. It's not like Overwatch 2, which is a glorified DLC, so at least that's something. I'm feeling more positive about this now. I think things are gonna be okay. Chad, just hold my hands. Just hold my hand. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're going good, Chad. I think this could reasonably be a murder clown. Reasonably. I'm not really sure if it is, but you know what? We're just gonna keep praying to God that it is. Because I spent too much time on this already. It kinda has to be a murder clown, otherwise I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, I'm gonna reinvent these shapes though. Because I'm not really feeling these shapes. Okay. Okay, there we go. You know, it's kind of sad to think about that most of the games that I have experiencing is MOBA games or competitive games. Like, I wish that wasn't a thing, but I don't know. I used to be poor, and by used to be, I mean that I'm still poor. But now I have friends who give me money. I'm kidding. My friends don't give me money. They do, of course they do. But you know, point being, I have people who give me games now, right? And at some point between last year and this year, I had money to actually buy games for myself, even though I didn't because I felt too guilty about spending that money. But anyway, the point being is because I grew up with not a lot of money, I tend to gravitate to free-to-play games, which is the reason why I play Genshin and Hocus Tavriel and all that. And I just, man, I wonder what life would have been like if I wasn't poor. What if I had money? I wonder what would have happened. I think I want to do... Let me... Do clowns do eyebrows? Yes, they do. Interesting. They do eyebrows. Isn't such a like a deep and psychotic question just to ask if clowns do eyebrows? That's a little bit psychotic, isn't it? And again, though, makes sense. I want to do evil clown eyebrows, though. Let's make it evil. I don't know, actually. Maybe something like this would be better. Yeah, I like that better. I think I'm gonna keep it then. How's it feel, Chad? Does it feel? Does this read like a murder clown cow to you? Does this read cow and clown? I feel like I'm not doing a good job of mixing it properly, but I don't even know what to do anymore aside from this. Like, I guess I could introduce more white spots. I think with context, yes. Damn. I have failed. I had failed at storytelling. I guess one thing I could do. Hold on. Is do this. Maybe hair. Maybe the hair would help. The thing is, though, is I don't do hair for these. Like that's the thing. That's the thing about this one. About doing this, is I don't put hair on them because it's supposed to be all about the makeup, you know. I think I'm gonna get rid of the cheeks. The cheeks are kind of cumbersome. Yeah, the cheeks are kind of ruining everything for me right now. I just want to make this longer. There you go. There we go. That feels better. That feels a lot better, actually. Still doesn't really read clownish. But at this point, I don't know what else I could do to make it clownish. What is a clown anyway? What are clowns? What are clowns if not VTubers on the internet? I'm just gonna make this thicker then. I'm just trying to feel something. I'm just trying to feel something positive. This is some fun. There's like some fans through the cloud in a way, so you can use the. What the fuck? Damn, not the read. Not you coming for me, but also coming for the 6-on fans. That is so disrespectful. I will not stand for this type of slander. Lord. What do I do? What do I do, Miri? It doesn't look bad, but it just kind of looks generic clownish, and I don't know how to make it better. I guess I could smoke it out a little bit. Like make this a little bit smoky. Yeah, no, that's not doing anything for me. I don't know, maybe I'm looking at it. I've been looking at it for too long. That's probably the answer. That's usually the answer to things when it starts to spiral down like this. Is I've been looking at it for too long and I don't know what to do anymore. Let me just do the final touches here. Like, don't get me wrong, it's pretty, but it doesn't feel special. But oh well, I did my best. I did my best, and that's what really matters here, don't you think, Chad? Do you think so, Chad? I think what we can do is just give her a red wig. Just give her a red wig and then you'll feel better. I'll feel better about it. That's such a cute emote, Pablo. You know what? I'm really excited to unlock memberships on what's it called? On YouTube. Because then I can give you guys access to emotes. And that feels really exciting for me. You know what? The red wig really does kind of help, actually. Actually, the red wig kind of serves. It served. It slays. It kind of saved this makeup, not gonna lie. All right. Hold on. Take this. I gotta make dinner and make dinner and then sleep. Have a good night. Great work so far. Thank you, Liv. I don't think we're gonna keep going more than this though, because I do need to get to do other things, and I think that my creative juices have like run out. So I think we're also gonna end it pretty soon here. All right. Let me use. All right, chat. So these are the makeup looks that we can get for today. Whoop. Yes, because apparently I'm actually putting one in chat. Oh my god, why are you doing it like this? Okay, there you go. All right, chat. So these are the makeup looks that we managed to do today. We did a Cowtails clown murder makeup look, and we did a Sugar Skull that is inspired on latte art. So not really sure if these actually read Halloween though. Like, I feel like it definitely does read fall, but Halloween I don't know. But you know what? Halloween is about trying things. It's about doing things that are cute. All that. Wow, the school from Dia de Muertos is cool. Thank you. Yeah, it's supposed to be a latte. Like latte art. I'm glad you recognize it. Yeah, this is the artwork that we finished today, Chad. I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night. Thank you so much for coming here and being here for this stream. I know I haven't done makeup in a while, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep if I do makeup that often. But hey, we'll see. I'm still trying to figure out things as I finish my second video, so we'll figure it out, fellas. We'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here for just me as your entertainment for today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night, and remember that the Cherry Bomb Blossom Boutique always appreciates you. Have a lovely day, Chad. I'll see you on Friday for more day everything. Bye. Have a lovely night, Chad.